Hello guys, this is Vysh. So August 19th editorial, we'll first see the headlines for today. So if you see here, the right side is always ground zero and on Saturday, and we won't have to discuss that. And then here it is like a political article where the author is not happy with the GDP numbers which India has, and India is doing good in economy. He don't want that numbers. He want JDP instead of GDP. That is a jobs data product, that how many people got job and why are people unemployed. So that complete politics and anti-BJP article, anti-ruling government article, this comes every now and then. As I told, Hindu, when they don't have good articles to publish, they will keep putting controversial articles and these kind of political articles. It is not going to help you in exam. Okay, for your interest, if you want, you can read, otherwise it's not useful. This one is India-Japan article. So this one we will discuss. Okay, India and Japan has signed a deal, so that we will discuss. And here Pakistan's religious issue, blasphemy, that also we will discuss. Okay, these are the two articles which we will discuss here. And this one, if you see, it's a science article. It's not semiconductor, it's actually superconductor. L1999 superconductor we had already discussed on August 8th. Okay, this in detail we have discussed this one. Korean scientists, they had told that they have found out or invented a superconductor which will in natural room temperature itself, it will behave as superconductor. Okay, the basics, everything science I've explained here. Superconductor is some kind of material which usually doesn't exist in room temperature. Okay, you have to cool it to like a super cool temperature, only then it will behave like a superconductor. And superconductor means something which will conduct electricity very smoothly, meaning no resistance, nothing is there, very smoothly it will run electricity through it. That is called superconductor. But for that you need a low temperature, ultimately low temperature. But Korean people claimed that L99, they have invented some product or something which can behave as a superconductor in room temperature. So that time itself was a very big news, and I have covered it. And they had put out all their research report in public. So everybody thought, okay, they are now to this much confident that it should be maybe correct only. But what happened is, now it is disapproved. Okay, whatever they claimed, it was just by chance, something mistake in their this thing. It is not a superconductor, and there is a long way to go for getting a superconductor which can behave in normal temperature, the room temperature. Okay, so this is now disapproved. That is the benefit of social media and internet and everything. So everybody can go and check each other's claim. Nobody can simply claim something and roam around like they used to do in the 80s or 90s. Now everything can be double checked and confirmed by the world. Okay, even Indian scientists and all took this news seriously, and they also did their research, and they also told it is not a proper research. Okay, so that is disapproved. So here again, one prelims fact in another page of Hindu, it was there is something called Global Initiative on Digital Health, which will be launched as part of the G20 summit which India is hosting. So it is India and WHO together which is launching. So it's a prelims fact. Anyway, in coming days, maybe bigger article will come. That time I'll explain to you, or in my current affair PDFs, this will be already there. Okay, so which is already included in our test series also. 2024 batch 2, we are closing this week. All the offers, installment, EMI, discount, everything will end this week. So if you are a serious aspirant giving 2024 attempt self-study, you can contact me and enroll to this package. Okay, and in this, there is already 2 years packages include, 2 years current affair included, other than all the subjects. Total 105 plus prelims test is there. Now some people won't want the entire thing, they want only current affair. For that also individual test packs are there. Okay, individual monthly meaning 12 months set up to last 5 years we have put it, and the combination of this is also there. Here if you see, the pack 1 and pack 2 is the latest 2 years of current affair. This is already inclusive in the 1 year test series. So those who are enrolled to that need not buy pack 1 and pack 2. But those who are not a Vysh IAS student, you can buy any of the packs depending on your need. Now if you need a combination of this, that also we have set it, the pack 1 and 2 together, or pack 1, 2, 3 together, or all the 5 together up to 5 years. Everything is set up. So if you want it, please WhatsApp, because these offers also which is listed will be ending this week. So come and WhatsApp immediately. Okay, so other thing, the goodies which students asked, they need a hoodie, they need a bag, they need our notebooks, which will be like A4 size page notebooks which you can use for your answer writing or whatever notes you want to make, like a diary, you can use it. So this and all we are planning, and we'll announce it on Gandhi Jayanti. So just subscribe. Only those who are subscribed and those who are reading our WhatsApp statuses, Instagram feeds and all, only they are even eligible to get these things. So please be in touch everywhere. Okay, wherever Vysh IAS is there, you should show your presence. Only then we'll think about giving them. Okay, so We'll start the first article, India-Japan's article. So what happened is India and Japan in July 2023 agreed to collaborate on semiconductors. Okay, semiconductor also we have done at least 3-4 articles in July month in detail, both the science and tech part and also the current affair part. So this is a continuation of that. India and Japan has signed or collaborated on semiconductors. So they will focus on 5 areas: semiconductor design, manufacturing, equipment research, establishing resilience in the semiconductor supply chain, and talent development, meaning the human resource development as well. So now you know there is a rapid expansion in the semiconductor industry because the future or even the present now is completely electronics. Okay, e-vehicles or any machinery or any AI, anything which you need chipset or the small chips which you have, the transistor and diode and everything which you have in your electronic equipments. That is the future. So everybody wants to become the number one in that. Presently, you know, USA, Japan, Korea, and then I think some more countries are there which are number one in the manufacturing. Okay, but India is nowhere in the list. So India wants to become the top manufacturer of semiconductors. That is why India is signing deal after deal with every country and is also having lot of skill development programs within India so that we can increase the number of semiconductor fabrication plants within India. Okay, so now this partnership will exchange the technical knowledge, the research, the innovation, everything which Indian and Japanese industries already have, and it will facilitate technology transfer and enable Tokyo, the capital of Japan, and New Delhi to stay at the forefront of semiconductor advancements. Okay, so both nations, if you see, in India we have the Make in India initiative, in Japan we have the Society 5.0 vision. So these two things are like our Atmanirbhar kind of thing, where they want to have a self-reliance and innovation growth in both their countries. So they both understand each other's problems and each other's plans, so they want to collaborate. Okay, so it's a strategic alliance and technological synergy which is being shown in this context. Okay, Japan already has an advanced semiconductor industry and is a long time they are the global leader in chip manufacturing and research. And India in the time being is a growing information technology, IT sector booming country. And so we need a lot of semiconductor in our industries. So now this mutually beneficial collaboration is a good thing, and we will see what all will happen. Okay. Also, you know, because of COVID, because of Ukraine-Russia war and all, there has been supply chain disruptions, geopolitical tensions, and all these things caused the Indo-Pacific area especially. Okay, because there even Russia and Japan will be fighting sometimes, China and Japan will be fighting sometimes, everybody are fighting, and so Indo-Pacific area is not having good partnerships when it comes to these kind of technologies or manufacturing process and material science. So now India-Japan's collaboration is a very good sign. Okay, so this partnership also emphasizes on human resource development, meaning Indians many will go to Japan and take training, or maybe Japanese people will set up some skilling program in India. So workshops, training programs, everything will be happening under this particular deal. The agreement with Japan follows close on the heels of the charting of a technology partnership for the future between USA and India. You know, Modi visited India recently as a state visit, and that time also we talked many things about semiconductor industries and collaborations. So if you see, they had agreements like USA and India had like Georgia Tech University. Okay, that with Delhi will sign a deal. Then there will be investments coming from Micron Technology and Applied Material. That is, USA will set up a semiconductor unit in India. Okay, and now also another thing is India-Japan partnership, which is happening now, will focus on semiconductor miniaturization, because you know the smartphones or everything is becoming smaller and smaller. So the chipsets inside also has to be miniaturized. AI integration has to be done. Quantum computing is needed. So all the new things. In that aspects, we will do our research and the collaboration. Okay. Meanwhile, you know, USA, we already explained USA Chips and Science Act of 2022, which I explained on August 9th, Wednesday, in my editorial. You know, this places strategic curbs on expansion of semiconductor by countries which are threat to USA, meaning USA don't want now China to boom, or anyone who is a threat to USA, they should not be master of or the number one in chipset manufacturing. That is why they launched this act. Okay, so meanwhile USA is signing with Japan, USA is signing with India. So everybody is signing with India means they see India as a like-minded partner, and they are having no issues in India becoming a sector where growing sector in semiconductor. Okay, so this act and all is not against India. because India is always given preference. That is one point, extra point. And what is this CHIPS Act? Please go and watch the August 9th episode of Wednesday. Okay. Now, Japan and Netherlands also joined the USA in restricting export of semiconductor manufacturing material required in the making of advanced chips to China. Okay, meaning they used to export a lot of things to China. Now they all have decided and standing inside with USA that we will not export. So this actually is going to affect the sales of Japanese chip companies. Okay, because they rely too much on China as a export destination. But now because Japan knows that they have to support USA and they have to counter China, they are now finding new partners, and that is where India comes in. India is a new partner where it will be, they are diversifying the landscape of semiconductor industry. We need new partners, we need new angles to think. So even in the Quad grouping, you know, USA, Japan, India are together. So Australia is also there. So if these people start working more on this development of semiconductor, they can easily counter China. Okay, so the collaboration on semiconductor paves the way for a future characterized by advanced electronics, enhanced connectivity, and a shared commitment to pushing the boundaries of technology excellence. Okay, so this kind of line, if you use in your opening line or ending of your answer, this will give you extra marks. Okay. So this is the India-Japan article. Now one more small article, that is blasphemy in Pakistan. So blasphemy means what? You are insulting somebody's God, you are insulting somebody's religion. So in theocratic states where religion is everything, which is not a democratic place or which is not a secular place, there will be very strict rules that if you do something against religion, you will be hanged, you will be killed. That happens. Okay, so in Pakistan, if you see, this is a common thing. Pakistan, you know, it's an Islamic state. They, for namesake, they call themselves as a democracy. Their army controls everything, and they are like too much propagating their extreme Sunni angle of Islam. Okay, Islam religion might be good, but the angles which they propagate, and they make people hate Muslims because of this only. Okay, the Muslim will be a religion of peace. Their Quran will have very good messages. Every religion is good, but these people, Pakistan is like misguiding the people. They are giving the wrong message. They are provoking the people, and people come on the streets and tell, we will cut the head of those people who insult Islam. You make them too much extreme. Okay, but meanwhile, it's not like these Muslims extreme Muslims attack only the minorities like Hindus or Christians. They even attack the minority Muslims also. The Shia groups are not safe there. The Sunnis also, who don't like extremism, they are not safe there. Then there are Hazaras and Ahmadiyas. There are many other Muslim groups which are not safe because of this extreme thing. Okay, so this blasphemy which is there is now increasing. In the last decade, it has increased. Recently, the attack on the attack by protesters on a church, okay, in Faisalabad, that was in news, and there is allegations of blasphemy. Okay, they are telling that this church is talking against our Quran or something, and they will go and then completely kill the people or throw bombs there, or they will shoot down people. So like this, it's not first case or second case. There are multiple cases here is listed. In Balochistan, one man was shot dead by gunmen. In February, a man was lynched over allegations that he desecrated the Quran. And like this is many things. And the sad part is the authorities are just spectators. They are not taking any action. Nothing is being done. Okay. So this is raising questions on whether the state is willing to protect Pakistan's religious minorities. Okay. So especially when it comes to the attacks in the name of blasphemy. In Pakistan, as per law, blasphemy is punishable by death. Okay, meaning in the law itself, Britishers' law, they still now did not change. Anybody talks anything against your religion, you will be hanged. That is written in the Pakistan law itself. But people on the streets doesn't wait for any authority to come and arrest someone. They themselves will be lynching them or killing them on the streets itself. Okay, so according to Islamabad-based Center for Research and Security Studies, at least 89 Pakistanis, including 18 women, have been killed in 1415 accusations or cases of blasphemy since 1947. Okay, and there is a major jump also in the last decade. Many civil society groups, international organizations, Pakistan judiciary, everybody told do something for this, but the authorities or the military or the whoever is the so-called prime minister or president there, nobody cares about it. Okay, the Islamabad High Court also had once suggested that Parliament amend the laws to give stronger punishment to those who raise false blasphemy case. Okay, blasphemy allegation, but you know, it is not happening. And on the contrary, they have even made the bill even stronger. Already it is written that whoever is involved in blasphemy, they will be killed. That punishment is again increased, telling more and more clauses like if you tell anything about the Prophet, anything against the Prophet's family members, his close companions, anything if you tell, then you are also going to be killed. So the law, which anyway nobody cares, that they are strengthening more and more. They are not making a law to protect the people who are going and killing these so-called blasphemers, okay, who is actually involved in blasphemy, that on the road they are being killed. For that, nothing everything is there. So as you see, the Islamist and other parties have misused the laws that are empowering extremists who are unleashing violence against the defenseless in the name of blasphemy. Okay, the law is of colonial origin and should not be there in the modern state. But in Pakistan, religion is used by all the stakeholders, everyone. Okay, you would have seen Imran Khan's video, everything which I showed you. They keep talking everything like our community, our people, our religion, you come and do this, you come and do that. So it's all religion is the game there. Okay, so should at least take urgent measures to stop this violence, and such incidents only reinforce the sectarian fault line of Pakistan's state and society. Okay, complete sectarian thing. One religion only is there, and within that religion also they are fighting. So this is the problem when it comes to a non-secular country. Okay, so this is the article which I wanted to discuss, and remaining things you can read it if you want, like the ground zero page and all, which I don't find it useful for UPSC. Okay, and again, if you are serious about studying 1 year for clearing this exam, you can enroll to our test series, 1 year test series, which includes the pack 1 and pack 2 by default. And if you are not enrolling to the 1 year test series, at least the current affair packs you can buy, so that your current affair gets strong, because it will be useful for your UPSC, SSC, PSC, any kind of exams. My editorials plus these current affair magazines should suffice. Okay, so you can WhatsApp me in this number. These are individual packs. If you need combo packs, that also I can show you, where the pack 1 plus 2 or pack 1 plus 2 plus 3 can be bought. So these are the combo packs. This is the WhatsApp number. Come and contact me, because all the offers, including the 2024 batch 2 test series of 1 year timetable, is all ending in this week. Okay, so you can message me immediately and tell me in comment section how this was, and you need any more other type of videos, you can tell me. Okay, Instagram page also you can follow. So thank you and have a nice day.